Hello, what's up? Welcome to the Engineer Live channel where we talk engineering and what it's all about. Today, we are going to talk about 5 things you can expect from engineering school, and we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So, the number one thing you can expect from engineering school is a lot of homework. So, in engineering, you're going to take a lot of math courses and you're going to take a lot of science courses, and then you're going to combine those for your junior and your senior year. And in a lot of those classes, professors like to assign a lot of homework. They basically just give you a lot of practice problems, and you have to go through and solve them all. And for the most part, it is usually time consuming. So you can expect a lot of homework from engineering school. I have spent countless hours doing homework, even if I am working with a group, or even if I am working off of different solution manuals, or like online solutions, or even professor given solutions. These problems are usually just a little bit more lengthy, and they like to assign a lot of them. Okay. Number 2, what you can expect from engineering school is you can expect about 3 tests a semester, maybe 4 tests. I'll say on average 4 tests a semester for one class. Okay, so a semester is typically I believe around 4 months, and so you usually have a test every 3 to 4 weeks. So you're basically having a test every month, and then you have your finals, right? So basically the way it works in college and university and engineering school is that your homework, which I was just describing, is a lot of work, but it's not necessarily worth that much. Homeworks are usually only worth maybe 10-15% of your grade, and a large majority of your grade is determined by tests. So you pretty much have 4 chances to prove yourself, and honestly, if you screw up one of those tests, you might not be doing so well in that class. You might end up having to retake the class. So expect that there's going to be a lot of stress and pressure on these tests, because they are important for your grade, and depending on how you're going through college, it could be, dependent if you're going to get scholarship or not. So that's why it's kind of high stress levels. The third thing that you can expect from engineering school is that you're going to be doing a lot of labs for just doing a lab for a lab's sake, okay? It's not necessarily something that you're really getting a good understanding of while doing this lab. It's more of just, here's a piece of paper, follow these directions to a T. If you don't understand it, then we're going to have a TA there, but the TA is not going to understand it either. They're just going to know how to do the lab. So expect a lot of labs to go along with your classes, but don't necessarily expect them to be all that exciting. The 4th thing that you can expect from being in engineering school is your social life may not be as, let's just say, well-rounded as maybe if you were in another profession or trying to obtain another degree. And it's pretty much because of what I stated before. You're going to have a lot of homework to do. You're going to be doing a lot of labs and post-labs, and they're honestly just very time-consuming. So if you have all this stuff to do, you have to make time to do it. So when I was a freshman in engineering, I wanted to hang out with people. I wanted to make friends. I didn't want to necessarily, have my door closed and just be working on homework nonstop. So the way I did it, I just ended up staying up later. But as the years went on, I would do my homework instead of hanging out with people. So for example, say they were having an event on campus and a bunch of friends were gonna go to it, and it's a weeknight, I would probably at least have to get most of the homework done for my class the next day before I even thought about going out. It was kind of the same thing during weekends too. So just in general, in terms of a social life, the amount of time that engineering school takes up is usually the majority of your day, and if you're a full-time student. But I found around maybe like 7 o'clock, I can have 7 o'clock and onwards to myself, which is not that bad. So you can get food, you can relax, watch TV, then you can hang out with friends and all that kind of stuff. But don't really be expecting to hang out with friends during the day. That is a little unrealistic of being an engineering student, okay? So that's the fourth thing to expect from engineering school, not necessarily being able to hang out with friends all the time. You have to have self-discipline. Number 5, and this really goes hand in hand with what I just said, something you can expect to be in engineering school. You might not necessarily have to pull an all-nighter, but I can almost guarantee that you're going to have some nights where you're going to be up late, you're going to be either studying for a test, or you're going to be trying to finish a lab, or when you get to your senior year, you're going to be trying to finish your senior design and a report. And so going into it, if you don't have that patience to sit down and just kind of grit your teeth and just kind of stick through with it for those, it's not every night, but occasionally, you're gonna have a long night and you're just gonna have to get homework done. You might want to do something else, but you're just gonna have to get the homework or the lab done. So that is the 5th thing that you can expect from engineering schools. You can expect some decently long nights. So guys, that is 5 things you can expect from being in engineering school. If you had a different experience, please let me know. But that was my experience going through engineering school, and 5 things that were pretty much consistent every single year in engineering school. So hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of an inside look into what it's like being an engineering student. And I'm gonna make some more future videos about what the homework is really like, and then also what the labs are really like, and how you can get through those, and how you can still have that social life if you want to have that social life, or if you want to do other things outside of engineering. That is definitely still possible, so I will be talking about that later. But just wanted to give you guys a general expectation of engineering, so I hope you like it. If you did, please like this video. Go ahead and leave a comment if you have any questions, and make sure to subscribe, and I will definitely keep on making these videos. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.